Hey friends, Joe here at Reverb for another episode of Funky Vintage found on Reverb. Coming at you today from the beautiful Narwhal Studios in Chicago, and I'm sitting at this wonderful Crumar Cougar. Thanks to Rock and Roll Vintage for lending this awesome piece of funky vintage gear. Let's talk about the Cougar and where it comes from. So let's back up a bit to the 19th century. This may come to no surprise that many of the world's best accordions were made in Italy. In the late 19th century, there was an entire accordion industry that developed around the town of Castelfidardo. Fast forward a bit to the early mid-20th century, and these accordion makers and these manufacturers started embracing organ technology. Organs were very hot at the time too, so they started developing these instruments. Many of these names you've probably heard, like Echo and Farfisa, and Crumar came out of that development as well in Castelfidardo. Crumar, the name, comes from the manufacturing partners, Mario Crucianelli and Marchetti. Crumar. Also worth noting that when organs went a bit out of fashion, Crumar shifted to making synths. And some of those synths are so cool and super rare. We hope to get our hands on one of those as well for one of these episodes. But the Cougar itself is also a super rare instrument, especially in this color, white. They usually come in red. Those ones are rare. The white is even more rare. But this has a lid, the legs fold up, the drawbars are super durable, and this is a suitcase organ. You could take this on the road, you could beat it up, you could do whatever. And another great thing about the Crumar stuff is, unlike some of the Hammond stuff from that era, you can find some of these instruments that have been well worn in, and for that reason you can find for a pretty good price on Reverb, especially for a solid state drawbar organ. Okay, the Crumar Cougar, super vibey. This is an instrument that if you hear some lo-fi crunchy drums around this and hear this in a setting, it all of a sudden becomes something that's very special. This can be a very cool texture in a very modern application as well. These are not on Reverb too terribly often. This is the kind of instrument that you set on your watch list alert so that when they do pop up, you're notified first. That's the kind of vibe I get from this. Crumar Cougar, worth waiting for, I would say. Check it out on Reverb. Thanks to Rock and Roll Vintage for lending us such an awesome piece of vintage gear. See you guys next time.